Hi, today we are making curried chicken. Now, keep this in mind. Most people like to put on the stove top and cook it for maybe 3 to 4 hours. I prefer to stick it into the oven, but I know the chicken is well cooked and safe to eat. So what I want to do is I'm going to wash it, and I'm going to attempt to cut this with no guarantees. As you can see how big this breast is. Oh yes, it's breaking by itself. Look at this. See, just broke by itself. See? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half here. Alright, most of you would say, why don't you use a cutting board? A cutting board is made out of wood, and the bacteria from the chicken can get into the wood, and no matter how many times you wash it, you cannot get rid of that. I'm going to put it in, I'm going to cut another half. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put it into this cooking pan right here. Okay. Now, what I have to do, I cannot handle the seasoning until I wash my hands. Okay. Get the soap out. This is disinfectant soap. Always when you handle chicken, before you handle anything, you have to wash your hands because unfortunately the chicken can get onto the seasoning and then you can have problems. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in some garlic. I'm going to add some salt, pepper. Now, this is curry powder. I'm not going to add this in just yet. I'm going to wait till the chicken is almost done. Then we're going to put the curry powder, some curry powder over the chicken. I would say about a teaspoon. I use Carolina rice, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the breast up again. Do the same thing as what I just did. Okay. This is not completely done yet. I cannot even, I would say about maybe 25 more minutes until this is done. Meanwhile, I'm going to put on just a little bit of curry. Just a little bit. Oops. A little bit. I don't want to put too much on because if you're not used to this, it's... Okay. We just put in some curry powder. You have to be very light with it because I tell you, it's very, very spicy. I'm going to add a little bit more garlic in on it. We have a guest. This is Miss Nile. Miss Nile doesn't learn. You want to hear something funny, folks? A couple of days ago, my daughter came downstairs, and guess where Nile was found? Somehow she got to the garbage can, the whole garbage can, and was eating garbage. Who's to know? So from now on, we have to make sure we keep everything locked and away from her. So I'm going to put this up for about maybe 20 more minutes. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put the chicken into the rice mixture. I decided to put an onion into the rice to give it some flavor. The chicken is done. It's just we're going to make it nice and chickeny now, the rice. Okay. Yes, like I said, you could cook it on the stove top, but I, myself, will not take a chance. I rather know that the chicken is done and it's safe. Okay, I'm going to put it into the rice now. Okay. And here we have curry chicken and rice. Carolina rice is the best kind of rice to use. We're going to put a little bit more salt on it, a little bit more pepper, and we have a delicious, wonderful curry chicken recipe. Oh, it's so yummy. I can't wait to have it. From Debra Wade's Home Country Kitchen, have a great day. And please, please subscribe. And if you see an ad, please click the ad.